Welcome back everybody and welcome to another episode cycling across China. I'm currently in the Yunnan province and I just wild camped here at 3,200 meters of elevation. And today the plan is to reach the city of Shangri-La, which will be the last major city before I get into the remote bits of the Tibetan Plateau. So that should be really exciting. Therefore, let's go. Let's get out of here. It was actually not that easy to find a campsite yesterday because, well, the terrain is too mountainous. Not a lot of flat ground, so I just slept on a logging road right here. And right back at climbing up mountain passes. I've had a ridiculous amount of elevation gain these past few days, and today will be no different. First a 3,600 meter pass, and then shortly after that another 3,700 meter pass before I'll get to Shangri-La. Ni howdy, goats. Quite a few landslides here on the road, which is honestly not surprising. Looks like we have a small viewpoint right here with some mini stupas. The Tibetan vibes have definitely arrived. Wow, beautiful. So you got a big meadow right here, and I can see some yaks grazing. And in the distance, the big rugged peaks, which are covered in snow. Fortunately, it's quite overcast today, but still very nice. And that's the first pass done, 3,600 meters. Now downhill for a bit, and then the next pass. Let's go! But it is freezing cold. I think it's just above freezing, but downhill with the wind chill definitely feels below. Good morning, sheep. I come in peace. And I made it to the village of Jiolong. I hope they have a restaurant here because I could really use a warm bowl of ramen. I think this might actually be a restaurant, but it looks closed. Let's have a look. It is a restaurant, but I think it's closed. Oh no. Ni hao? It's open but nobody is here. Yes, I trust inside of these villages here that no one is gonna break in. I couldn't find anybody, so I guess no noodles for me. And yeah, there's not much happening in these villages here. Actually, this building over here could be a restaurant. I'm gonna ask those guys. Ni hao. Hello, is there a restaurant here? This one? Okay, perfect. Okay, 谢谢. Ni hao. Hello. Can I have this one? 这个?
Okay.
米饭? Or
一个是吗?
yeah, good. Okay, 谢谢. Alrighty. No noodles, but it looks really good. Some pork with some rice and some vegetables. Let's see. That food was real good. $5, so maybe a little more expensive than in the cities. But they also gave me some free hot water. And yeah, that's gonna fuel me now for the next climb up to 3,700 meters. Let's go. Hello, Mr. Traffic Guard. from a distance these things look quite realistic. Alright, almost made it to the top. The weather here is funny, the sun is shining and it's hailing a bit. Here we go, top of the pass, 3,719 meter. Let's go! Feeling good, altitude is making no problem at all. Just a bit cold because of the wind chill. Other than that, feeling great. Now I got like 35 kilometers until Shangri-La, which is like at like 3,300 meters of elevation. So here at the top we have some small shops, food stalls, but I don't really need anything. Some more stupas. Let's go! It's starting to feel like Tibet. These wide valleys, then the yaks, and the grey skies. And I made it to Shangri-La. Very nice, beautiful location inside of the valley right here. Alright, I'm being greeted with a bit of rain here, but otherwise the city looks pretty nice. We got a nice monastery over there in the distance. I think I'm gonna check that out tomorrow. Now I'm heading to my hotel first. And I made it to my room. $13 a night. Pretty cozy. So yeah, now had a couple exhausting days. So tomorrow I'm gonna take a day off. Also edit some videos and probably explore the city a little bit. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning from Shangri-La. It's a really nice day today. I spent the last 2 days here in the city because I met some cool people at the hostel. But the city, I don't know if it lives up to its name. Because of course the name Shangri-La is actually from the British author's James Hilton's novel Lost Horizon. It's like this mythical place in Tibet. And in 2001 this city, which was called Zhongdian, beforehand adopted that name to promote tourism. And yeah, they definitely succeeded in that. It's quite touristy, especially the old town, but it doesn't feel super authentic. So yeah, I don't know. I'm happy to get moving again, and now I'm heading into towards the countryside, which should be quite more authentic, more Tibetan. So let's go. And I'm out of the city. I'm already in yak territory right here. And this is roughly how the landscape is going to look like for the next 3 weeks or so. So basically grassland, some hills, some mountains, the occasional hut, and lots of animals grazing, yaks, horses, sheep. I'm looking forward to it. Here we got a small village. Let's see if there's gonna be a restaurant here. Because I think for the most part, most villages here won't have a restaurant. Here we go, restaurant. Awesome. Okay, I got a nice bowl of noodles. I'm not too hungry, so will always do the job. Okay, let's continue. Whoa! Almost ran into a chicken there. Attention! This road is really nice. The road surface is absolutely perfect and there's very little traffic, besides some animals. Okay, I just passed a small settlement called Gizan, and so far it's been mostly downhill today. But now I got a big climb from 2800 meters all the way up to 3900 meters. I probably won't be able to do it today, but I'm just gonna go as far until I find a nice campsite. So let's go climbing. Okay, it's getting dark soon, so time to grab some water. Okay, I got some drinking water, and now I think I'm gonna call it a day here, because here the switchbacks begin, and up there I'm probably not gonna find a campsite, but here's a small trail where I should be able to find something. Okay, I spotted a nice place over there. Now I just gotta overcome this stream with a little balancing act. Perfect little sandy area to pitch my tent. Alrighty, a rather short day, but a really nice one nonetheless comes to an end. I'm sure tomorrow will be just as nice. So yeah, I'll head to bed and see you tomorrow. Good night. Good morning. I've had a peaceful night here right by the stream. Today the weather is a little bit grimy, but whatever, let's pack up the tent and continue. And let's go back to climbing. I got like 700 meters of elevation gain left and it's starting to drizzle a little bit, but nothing too crazy. Quite a bit of rockfall and landslides coming down here. But they did a pretty decent job with this steel netting to catch most of it. Ni howdy. No need to be scared. Okay, I've been climbing for over an hour, almost at the top. And I'm not kidding when I'm saying that I haven't seen a single person or a single car on the road here. So I'm starting to worry a bit that the road might be closed or blocked somewhere by a landslide or so. Let's hope that's not the case. Let's go, made it to the top. 3,900 meters. A couple houses here, or rather sheds. Other than that, not much going on. And yeah, the weather leaves something to be desired. Got a bit of sleet, like a mix of rain and snow. And now I'm gonna go downhill, back down to 3,000 meters. Then there will be a couple of villages, and I might even get myself a hotel room there, because I think the weather is just gonna get worse throughout the day. Let's go. Man, this weather is miserable. And freezing cold on the downhill here. Looks like the road was indeed blocked right here. But no problem with the bicycle. It is beautiful, but so cold, especially my fingers, despite the gloves. Short little break to warm up the fingers. Let's say hello to the yaks, if they don't mind. You don't mind? Oh, that's interesting. Generally, they don't like being petted or are rather shy. But this one doesn't mind. Hello. Cool. I really like these animals. So resilient. And I'm back in civilization. A really small village here in the middle of the valley. Alright, there's a commercial looking building right here. Let's see if it's a restaurant, because I could really use something warm. Yeah. I can eat something. Eat? Hello, yeah. I can eat? Yeah? Okay, perfect.
吃饭是吧？
Sorry, only 英语. Restaurant, like eating. Do you have any rice dish? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Hello, touch it. Ah, yes, perfect. Nice and warm in here. Hello.
去哪里了？
我是德国人。
德国的。
德国，对。Yes.
现在去哪里了？
I go towards
西藏的。
Xiangshan, I think.
香椿的。
Xiangding, yeah. Yes. Okay, 谢谢。This is exactly what I needed.
今晚上你要住在这里吗？
I don't know what you're saying.
还要去啊？
Okay, 谢谢。Thank you. Delicious. Okay, really friendly folk in this small Tibetan village right here. I had a nice meal, and turns out this place is also a hotel. So I got myself a hotel room for only like $10 a night. It's really spacious. We got a really nice view. So yeah, this is gonna be it for today. I hope tomorrow the weather will be nicer. We'll see, and I'll see you tomorrow. See you then. Good morning. It is another day, and one that is going to be a little bit similar to yesterday, because it's still overcast, and I'll have to climb over another. Good morning. It's another day, and one that looks similar to yesterday, both because of the overcast weather, and because I'll have to climb over another big pass, this time from 3,000 to 4,000 meters of elevation. I'm slowly getting tired of climbing over all these passes, because it means you're covering not a whole lot of ground. But yeah, that's gonna be the plan for the day. Let's hope it's not gonna start raining today like yesterday. Good morning, yaks. How are we doing? Most of them are actually not real yaks, but rather domesticated ones, and oftentimes they're like crossbreeds between regular cows and yaks. and they are then called Zos. VZO. These guys look more like cows, right? And the climbing has begun, and so has the rain, and ahead it looks pretty grim. I hope it's not going to be too bad, but we're going to find out. I'm going to try to make it across the pass today. I can't say I'm enjoying this very much. The weather actually seems to be getting worse by the minute, slowly turning into snow. Of course, there's no shelter anywhere, but I don't think it's gonna get better in the next hours anyway, so no option other than to keep going. These guys seem to not mind the rain at all, just standing on the road. I'm sure they've seen much worse weather. Let's go, I found a little shelter here. And as you can see, it's properly snowing now. Well, welcome to the Tibetan Plateau. So yeah, I don't even know what this is. There's a bunk bed in here and a desk. Yeah, anyway, it looks pretty abandoned. So I'm gonna chill for a bit here, warm up, and see if the weather improves, which I honestly doubt. Let's check the conditions. Still snowing, slowly turning white. I don't think it's gonna get better anytime soon. So maybe the move today is gonna be to sleep in here, inside of this bunk bed, if I fit in there. Because the thing is, after the pass is gonna be like 1,500 meters of elevation loss. That's just gonna be absolutely miserable when it's wet and freezing cold. So yeah, I'm gonna wait a little longer and then decide if I'll spend the night in here. Okay, I'm gonna continue because it stopped snowing, and as it's above freezing, it already melted the snow. So yeah, got like 400 meters on the pass left. Let's continue. Shout out to whoever built this shed right here, which kept me dry. Now it's actually quite beautiful here, with the covered trees and the low clouds. And here we go, I almost made it. Now we have a 2-kilometer tunnel ahead. So the road doesn't actually go over the mountain, but rather through a tunnel. Which is a bit ridiculous, honestly. Because all day I've literally only seen 2 vehicles on this road. So the government spent all this money constructing this nice road and a tunnel. And nobody's using it. But I'm not complaining. And here we go. Let's check out the tunnel. As you can see, you can't see anything. Looks like we got no light. That's not ideal. But as I said, there's no traffic here, so I should be fine. We got a tiny light here at the surveillance camera. But other than that, it's practice for the eyes. And this is it. 4,000 meters above sea level. That was the pass. And look at that, here on this side we have some blue skies. That's surprising. And now a whole lot of downhill. All the way back down to 2,500 meters. Wow, some proper mountains on this side. Now this is the first and unpaved road in China. These are very rare to come by nowadays. But I don't mind, as long as it's not gonna be too muddy, which it might be, but we're gonna find out. This road is actually horrible, not because it is unpaved, but because it's actually paved with these massive rocks, which are a cyclist's nightmare to ride on. Beautiful! Some prayer flags here and some sort of pagoda. There actually are a couple houses here with an incredible backdrop. There's a hawk on the road. This is so beautiful. But this road is one of the most annoying roads I've ever cycled. My whole body is going numb from the constant vibration here. These small settlements here are so cool, but I haven't seen a single person yet, and most buildings seem closed, so I'm wondering if they might be the winter residences of the semi-nomads, and those have already left into the higher mountains for the pastures. The sun is setting soon. Gotta start looking for a campsite. Okay, I think I found a place. Next to the stream here is a little riverbank where I can pitch my tent. Alright, nice campsite here in the middle of nowhere. No cell service or anything. And yeah, that's gonna be it for this episode. After lots of climbing, I finally reached the Tibetan areas of China, and in the next episode I should get a deeper insight into the Tibetan culture. So if you don't want to miss that, subscribe and leave a like for this video if you want, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.